Hi students, in this video I will explain the concept of OOPs. One of the important concepts of OOPs, that is inheritance. So what is the definition of inheritance is given here. Uh, Inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all the methods and properties from another class. So we can here assume that there are two different classes. One class is inherited to another class. So there will be a parent class and there will be a child class. And the parent class is the class being inherited from. And this parent class is also known as base class. And another one is child class. Child class is the class that inherits from the base class or from the parent class. And another name used for child class is derived class. Either you can use the term parent class and child class, or you can use the term base class and derived class. Then here it is shown an example of a class person, and there are two different methods. One is a constructor method and print name method. These are the members of the class person that we can assume it as a parent class. And we can create the object of the class person. Here X is object of the class. As usual, we can use the methods of the class using the object name. So object name dot method name. Here I have passed two arguments, John and Doe. They are respectively assigned to F name and L name, and it is stored into the self variables or the class members, and it is printed there. The next important thing is person is a class which is already defined, and I am going to create another class student that we can assume it as child class. This child class inherits from the parent class person. So the parent class is defined before the child class. Then now we can create the object of the child class. This is the statement used for creating the child class. X is equal to student, two arguments, and here we are creating the object of a child class and passing two arguments. Actually these two arguments are directly passing to uh, the base class variables or base class constructor, because while you create an object it will automatically invoke the constructor of the particular class. Since there is no constructor for the student class and it is passed to the constructor of the base class, so I am able to create an object of the base class, object of the child class, and with the help of the child class object I can access the method of the parent class. Inside the student class, there is no method like print name, but it is executing properly. It can be executed. Here, John and Doe is assigned. That is the method invoked with the help of the object of the base class. Here, I have created the object of the child class or the derived class, and the same thing is executed similar to that of a normal class, but the object created is with the help of child class. So with child class I am able to access the methods of the parent class. That is what the concept of inheritance. So there will be a parent class, there will be a child class. With the help of the child class object we are able to access the members of the parent class. So this is useful when we are creating uh, our own programs, we can access the members of the defined classes in the compiler. So there will be a set of classes defined by the compiler itself. We can inherit all those classes. Similar to that, our own classes can be inherited to some another child classes also. So up to any level, we can inherit the members. There are different types of inheritance. Different types of inheritance in Python. There it is explained as the previous case we saw a class and the name of the class was person. This is the person class, and there will be another class, student class, student class, and we are able to inherit the properties of the base class. This is what the concept. So there are different types of inheritance. We have single inheritance. Here, if there is a single parent, then it is known as single inheritance. There are multi-level inheritance, like if there is a class like A and it is inherited to B, and again B with the help of B. If we are creating another class C, then this is called the multi-level inheritance. So multi-level inheritance. Then multiple inheritance, uh, then hybrid inheritance, and different types of inheritances are there. We are not supposed to learn all these kind of inheritance, just to know the name and the graphical representation of all these different types of inheritance. But we don't need to study in detail about all these things, but you should have the idea of the object oriented concept inheritance. Thank you.